Okay, so now he ends up in this place alone. The guy's basically living in a cave, and he's just alone with his two daughters. So because of that, the daughters now get into their mind, well, there's nobody else, in the world. We're all here alone. We don't have our husbands anymore, and we'll never have children and continue our family line, our family name. So we have an idea. Let's get our father drunk, and we will have get children through him. Can you imagine? All because he made the wrong decision to go where he wasn't supposed to go, where he wasn't instructed to go. If he had gone where he was supposed to go, they would understand, oh, there's still some people around, and that situation would never happen. So this is the further profile of Lot. Okay? How can a man allow his daughters to get him drunk? They didn't hold a gun to his head or some weapon. The guy is having some social, drinks with his daughters, to the point where he gets so drunk he doesn't know what happens. Not just in one night, 2 nights, 2 consecutive nights. I mean, that's like below irresponsible. And then they have sex with him, incest. Can you get the profile of Lot? Oh, all right. And then, as a result, they bore children who are who became known as the Ammonites and the Moabites, who gave Israel problems. God's children, Israel, gave them problems for decades upon decades upon decades, even centuries. Yes, so all because of his disobedience and his attitude and so on. I want to close with something that's going to shock you. This same Lot that I've just described, in 2 Peter chapter 2, God calls this man righteous, godly, and just, which is similar to righteous, upright. The same Lot that I've just described to you. No, God does not condone sin. God does not overlook sin. That's not what we're saying. But the point is that God looks at the heart. Here's a man that messed up time and time and time again, made wrong choices, made horrible choices that had terrible consequences. But the Bible tells me in 2 Peter 2 that this man, his heart, was tormented by the evil that was going on around him. He didn't know how to deal with it. I mean, someone like Abraham would have known how to deal with it in the spirit. Lot didn't know how to deal with it. So therefore, he did the best he could. He made the decisions that he thought were the best. He kept getting them wrong, but his heart was right before God. This surprised you, didn't it? And you know what? Even look at the way how he received the representatives of God, the angels of God, when they came to him. Okay, so that tells me, I mean, he was prostrate on the floor before them. So that tells me that his heart, or at least it indicates that his heart was right before God. And then God says, that his soul was tormented in 2 Peter 2 with the evil. So I don't know. If you're in a position, or you have been, or I don't know what's going to happen in the future, where you've messed up, you've had some situations, some things that you thought, wow, that's it, now I've blown it. Or that, maybe I need to calm down for a while. I won't, go to church anymore for a while, or I won't be in ministry, or I'll just distance myself. I need to sort my life out. And then, I know that God will accept me again. I don't want to be a hypocrite. These are the kind of things that the devil says, to trick people into thinking that they are beyond, forgiveness, beyond fellowship with God, beyond acceptance of God. But actually, God always looks at the heart. And even people that do the right things, in terms of acts and works and acts, if their heart is not right, they're not accepted before God. That's what we learn from the story of Cain and Abel, and many others. And even the story of Jacob and Esau, and so on, with this of what they brought before their fathers. He hated Esau, loved Jacob. God did. Okay. Your righteousness, holiness, your perfection in God's sight was settled at salvation. Maybe you're someone watching that's never been born again. You've never given your life to the Lord. Actually, you will never be able to clean up yourself to be accepted by Him. Only when you accept His forgiveness and get cleansed by the blood and accept that He declares you righteous, holy, just, godly, and even perfect. Yes, perfect. Hebrews 10:14 says perfected. Past tense, it's already done forever. Okay? Only when you accept that, then your life will begin to improve. Anything else you try to do with your own efforts, that's what Lot did, and you'll get the same results he got. But the point is that God saw beyond that and saw that his heart was right. He did the best he knew how to do. Okay? So don't ever feel that you have to take some time to sort yourself out. It will never happen. The devil will tear you apart. And you'll never, it's only by the mercy of God that you might be restored in your relationship with God. So don't waste the moment. You mess up, get up. You mess up, get up immediately. All right? I confess my sin. I messed up, Lord. Help me. Show me, why did I mess up there? How can I prevent it in the future? And keep moving. Keep building the kingdom. I told you about change agents, yeah? Back to work. Back to work. The kingdom is continuing. The kingdom didn't stop because I fell. So get up and get back to work. Right? But a soldier that's lying down, the enemies will come and terrorize him and throw more arrows into him. All right? Because he's sleeping, so to speak, on the job. Right? But keep moving. And while you're moving, sort out, okay, what happened there? Where did I get it wrong? And God will tell you. The Holy Spirit will tell you. You sort it out and you move on again. God always looks at the heart. The heart. The heart. He doesn't see what men see. He looks at the heart. Be blessed.